Hello and welcome to a special episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And today we are playing Star Realms, but we are playing the Gambit Crisis. We're going to call it the Gambit Crisis because we are using every Star Realms card that we have, which includes the Gambit set.
All the Crisis expansions.
All four of the Crisis sets.
Gen Con exclusives.
Yes.
Throwing everything in here.
So, let's start off, and I will reveal my Gambit card here is the Rise to Power. And basically what I can do is I can scrap that. I will get 8 authority and draw a card.
Okay, my Gambit card is the Smuggling Run. It's a Gambit, and you can trash it to acquire a card of cost 4 or less without paying its cost. So that's kind of helpful for me, but I think you have the better one, because if I start hitting you pretty good, you can automatically heal for 8.
Yeah, but that's going to allow you to grab any 4-cost card, you know, as soon as you want. So especially if you get like a bad draw and you need to get something, make sure I don't. So Megan, who do you want to go first?
I think I'll go first this time.
All right. So 3 cards for you.
3 cards for me, and I have 3 scouts. So I will be taking that spike pod for 1, and I will take a trade pod for 2. So that will be mine.
And you can see how large the draw deck is there.
We're gonna make it a bit easier.
Yeah, let's cut that in half until we need it.
Yep. So we'll just set that.
Otherwise, I think we may just be knocking it over.
That would be bad.
Because I seriously doubt we're going to even go through half those cards.
Yeah.
But okay, so my turn.
Yep.
I have 4 scouts and a viper, so I'm hitting you for 1.
Okay.
What can I get for 4? Ooh, that custom frigate. Let's see. It says I may acquire a ship of cost 4 or less and put it on top of my deck, and I don't even need an ally ability for that. So I will grab that, and that is my turn.
Okay, so
we got one of the heroes out now.
2 vipers and 3 scouts. So I'll hit you for 2 and for 3. I'm gonna go ahead and take her for 2.
Remember, she goes into play automatically.
Yep, and
you immediately get her abilities if you want. She's going to give you an ally ability all the time for the Trade Federation.
I think I'm just going to wait until I need that, so I'm going to hold off on using that ability.
You know, that's very similar to the Gambit card that I have. My Gambit card's a little bit better, but...
Just by 1.
Okay, so...
I'm going to save that.
My other cards here, I've got 4 Scouts and a Viper, so I'm going to hit you for 1.
Okay.
For 4, let's see. Let's go with the Barter World.
Okay. I'm just going to say get your yacht that you like, but, there you go. Okay, I have here a spike pod, viper, and 3 scouts. So I will hit you for 4, and I may scrap up to 2 cards currently in the trade row, so I'm going to get rid of this border fort, and let's get rid of that patrol mech as well. So we'll get rid of the reds. And there's another hero. Came up. But I have 3 money. I'm going to go ahead and take the embassy yacht for 3. And that will be my turn.
Okay. So I will get out my Barter World, and I have 4 scouts. So do I want... Let's see. Oh, look at that Imperial Trader. I think I'm going to take him. I'm going to activate the 2 here, so I have 6 total money.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Imperial Trader for 5.
And that goes to you. Trade mission is the player currently taking their turn gains 4 money.
Oh, all right.
And may put the next ship they acquire this turn on top of their deck, and each player draws 2 cards. So that's my only plus. I get 2 cards, but you get some goodness.
So I think so that gives me 4.
Yes.
Okay, so I used 5 for them, so I actually have 1 left. So I'm going to be back up to 5 money. So the next ship I get, well, let's see. Let's do the Corvette for 2, so that's going to go on top of my deck. So I still have 3 left to spend. I'm going to take the Captain
so you have
for
2.
1, and I'm going to take the Trade Raft and the other Trade Raft.
Right.
So loading up on yellow and blue.
Okay, so I will play Trade Pod, Viper, and I have 5 scouts. So I have 8 money. I will take, let's see. I'm going to take that Stealth Needle for 4.
Yeah, that's a good card.
And, ooh.
Yeah, I know which other card you're taking.
What? What other card am I taking?
So you've got 4 left, right?
Yeah. Take that for 3.
Yeah, and 1 left.
Take that Blob Fighter for 1.
Yeah. Folks, I get real nervous when I start seeing her buy green because it's just a world of hurt.
I have one fight against you, so just directly.
All right.
Yep. Oop, I'm knocking that one over, so there's your turn.
Okay, so I will play a Corvette and draw a card. And I have some money. So let's get the there's my scouts, my 4 scouts. So let's get the damage out of the way.
2.
Because I have the Cunning Captain, I'm going to get the ally ability. So there's going to be 4 damage to you.
Okay.
And I've got either 4 or 6 money. You know what? I'm going to use that 2, so I have 6,
Blob
and I'm going to
carrier.
get that blob carrier to hate draft against you.
It's a good card.
Yeah, I don't want you to have it. You've got enough green.
Well, speaking of green, there's a ram, a viper, and 3 scouts. So I will be hitting you for 6, and I'm going to take out that barter world for 4, 2 directly to you.
All right.
3 money, I'm going to take the blob wheel. So
Ooh, the Merc Cruiser.
yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, well, let's get the Corvette down, and I will draw a card.
Okay.
I will have the customs frigate. It says I may acquire a ship of cost 4 or less and put it on top of my deck.
Nope, I
So,
know which card you're getting.
4 or less on
Merc
top of my
Cruiser.
deck. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Merc Cruiser's going there. And let's see, what other damage can I do? I've got a couple Vipers, so let's look that up. It's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Yep. And
2 money?
2 money. So I think
Patrol
I will
bot.
take the patrol bot for 2.
Yep. Okay.
I'm getting a little spread out here.
Yeah.
That's going to worry me a little.
Blob fighter, viper, embassy yacht, and 2 scouts. So I will be hitting you for 4 directly. And let's see, I have 3 to heal. And 4 money, I'm going to take the freighter. Taking that one. So that will be my turn.
Okay. Well, let's keep rolling with the Star Empire here. So get the Imperial Trader down, and I will draw a card.
Okay.
Ooh, I really like this combo now. There is a Merc Cruiser, and I am going to say that Merc Cruiser is a blob.
Yes.
So let's just kind of get this out of the way first. So I will be able to acquire any ship without paying its cost and put it on top of my deck. Unfortunately, there's not any big major ships out there.
No.
So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I am going to spend my money first.
Okay.
So I'm going to get the trade raft down and 2 scouts. So that gives me 3, 4, 5, 6 that I can spend. I will buy the supply bot for 3. I'm going to buy another supply bot for 3. Oh, it really didn't even help me. So I'll activate the blob carrier's ability, and I put that on top of my deck. That was an epic fail. But here's where the pain comes in. Because of my Cunning Captain there, I get the ally ability. So we're looking at 4, 9, 16 damage your way.
Okay, so I have a spike pod, a trade pod, and 2 scouts, and I have the stealth needle, which I think I'm going to use to copy the trade pod. So I'll technically have 2 trade pods into play. So
You're going for the money, huh?
I'm gonna go for money, yeah. So that will be 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to take the blob world.
Blob world.
That will be mine. Ooh, that's a good one though. So that will be that, and my damage will be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 to you.
All right.
So that will be my turn, and okay, we're doing good on scoring.
Okay. So let's get the Federation shuttle and the trade raft and 3 scouts down. So I will be able to draw a card with the trade raft, and it's another scout. So we're looking at 4, 5, 6, 7 money. I think I'm going to take the defense center for 5, and that's going to leave me with 2. I'll take an explorer. I will heal for 4.
Alright.
And that's it. I'm not doing any damage.
Okay, well, that's helpful for me. I have a trade pod, another stealth needle, viper, and 2 scouts. So I will copy another trade pod. So I will have 6, 7, 8 money. And I think we're going to take this trade escort for 5. And I have 3 left, so I will take this trade wheel.
The death world just hit.
Oh, yeah, I did. So I'll do that. That'll be my money. And I will have 5, fight against you.
Okay, well. Well, let's get the customs frigate down.
Okay.
And I can acquire a ship of cost 4 or less and put it on top of my deck.
There's no ships.
There are no ships there, so let's see what the other money situation is. So 2 scouts, and I have a blob carrier. So I'm looking at 4 money.
You can get the blob over.
You know what? I'm going to go with the space station, I
Or do
think.
that. Okay. Supernova.
Oh,
Each player
no.
loses 5 health. And, okay, we scrap every single card in the trade room.
Yeah, kaboom.
That's a good card, though.
Well, that's
It ruins everything, but it's a
Yeah,
good
it does.
card.
Well, maybe I'll get something here that I can actually buy
Some
or
new
get for
cards
free
are
with the
coming up.
customs frigate.
There you go.
4 or less. Wow. The only thing I can get is the cargo launch. So I'm going to take that, and that's going to go on top of my deck.
Okay.
So I don't have any money left. So let's just see what kind of damage I'm doing. I did get the ally ability there, so that's 4 plus 7 is 11.
Okay. So I will be using the spike pod, which allows me to scrap up to 2 cards currently in the trade row. I'm going to get rid of the missile bots and the high priest Lyle. So get 2 new cards there. So there's that. And I have a blob fighter and a ram and 2 scouts.
Uh-oh.
So I can actually draw a card.
Yep.
There's my ally ability, so that will be a embassy yacht. So I have, okay, let's do the money first. I have 2 4 money. I'm going to take this custom frigate for 4.
You know, I'm going to move my
that's
my
fine.
hero up here.
I'll do that too then.
That way we can see.
Okay, and then let's see, I will heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. And, okay, if you have 2 or more bases in play, draw 2 cards, which I don't. So my fight here is going to be 3, 6, 9, 10, 15. Oh no, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13?
Right. 6,
Sunday morning, I can't do
11,
my math.
13, yeah.
Okay, so I will do 13. And I think, actually, I'm going to scrap my hero and get 7 health.
Yeah, that's kind of a good time to start doing that.
Because we're getting low and I want to stay ahead of you as much as possible.
And don't forget about your Gambit card, too.
Yep.
Okay, so I will start off with a cargo launch and draw a card.
Okay.
I have the Imperial Tracker, which is going to let me draw a card.
Mm-hmm. What else you got?
I've got the Patrol Bot. So do I want the money or do I want the fight? Let me come back to that.
Okay.
Let's just kind of see what kind of money I've got here first. Whoops. So 3 scouts. So 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 or 10.
Ooh. You can get a command ship for 8. Or you can break it up.
Yeah.
The command ship's pretty good.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the command ship.
So that will be that in your fight.
That's 8. So I'm going to put everything towards battle, which I will scrap my Explorer for 2. I'm going to get 4 there.
And
So
then
that's
Get
6.
4 here.
And another 4 is 10. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to scrap my Gambit card, my Rise to Power, and that will give me 8 health and ability to draw a card. So get my 8 health back there.
And you can draw a card.
And draw a card, and the card is a supply bot, which gives me 2 more.
The cutter. Or the cargo launch.
I will buy the cutter.
Okay.
And now I also have 2 more that I'm going to damage you with because of the patrol
And
bot.
you can scrap a card in your hand or discard.
Well, and I can do it with both.
Yeah,
so
2 cards can get discarded.
I will scrap 2 scouts.
Okay.
And that, let's see, is that all I want to do? Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. So I'll put down my blob world, and I have 5 scouts. So I will take this cargo launch for 1, and see, I have 3 more. I think I'm gonna take this hero. Let's put him up here. He's a different ability. He's the, what is that, Star Empire. So then I think that will be it, and I'll hit you for 5 because of my blob world.
All right. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is get the barter world down and then play the trade raft, which will allow me to use the ally ability and draw a card. And unfortunately, I don't have the great things that I need. So 2 scouts and 2 vipers.
Only hit me for 2?
Yeah, I'm only going to hit you for 2. Let's see what kind of money I've got. I can have 3 money or 5. You know what? I think I'm going with the 3 money,
okay.
and I'll buy an explorer, and I'll use the 2 heal there. Now, I think I am also going to scrap my cunning captain and have you discard a card.
Okay, so discard that one.
So he was kind of he was sacrificing himself like Captain Kirk's dad did in the new Star Trek movie.
We don't talk about how Thor died for Emma Swan. We don't talk about that. That's a whole fandom crossover we're not getting into right now.
You know, the first time I saw it, and then I saw Thor, I'm like, that doesn't even look like the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's the beard. There's no beard. He's
well, no
shaven.
hair. I mean, in Star Trek, he had a buzz cut, pretty much. You know,
He
then
didn't have the flowing
as
locks.
Thor, yes, he did have the golden locks.
No. So, okay, so there's my blob wheel, and...
Trying to distract you.
Not working. Cargo launch allows me to draw a card. And I have the freighter, and then I have 1 viper and a scout. So I have, let's see, 4, 5 money. So I think I'm going to take this mega mech for 5. And then I'm actually going to use my Gambit, trash it, so I get to acquire a card at cost of 4 or less without paying. So I need some cards that will help me, so I'm going to take that one. And then my fight against you will be 6-7 directly. So
I'm getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Yeah, we're only 1 off away here.
Okay, well, let's get some more defense up. There's my defense center to go along with my barter world. Actually, I'll move this down here.
Okay.
Let's see, can everybody still see that?
Yep,
okay?
we're good.
All right.
We're in frame.
So I will get my trade raft down, and because I have ally ability, I will draw a card.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's put the Corvette down and draw a card. So I've got to shuffle up my cards here for a second.
Trying to see the damage here if you're going to take me out or not this turn.
I think I can.
Depending what you draw. I don't know. Can you? Because right now you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Dang it.
Because there is the Merc Cruiser. I'm going to make the Merc Cruiser a Star Empire.
Okay.
There is a supply bot. I'll go ahead and I'll scrap a scout from my hand. And there's another scout. So, you know, I'm not even going to mess with the money.
Yeah.
Let's just look and see what damage I have here. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll choose the damage here. 9, 10. Yeah, I won't even scrap that. I'm just going to do 10 to you. So,
Okay.
let's
Let's look at the trophy.
let's look.
Yeah, negatives again.
No, but this was close.
Yeah.
And pretty much everything came up from all the new stuff. I mean, we used the Gambit cards. You know, the events really came into play. The leaders came into play because you know we use those abilities. Especially for me, having that cunning captain and having that ally ability with the Star Empire, that helped. So, I mean, it puts a lot of cards out there, but I think this has really added to the game. I mean, we've played Star Realms a lot, and you know, I've played it a lot on iOS, and it's a fun game. But after a while, you know, it's the same game, and you do need a little, you know, breathe a little life into it. And I think this expansion did. I really like a lot of the new ships. I love the heroes.
Yeah, they're cool.
And the Gambit cards, you know, we haven't really used those a lot, but today they really came into play. So. I think that's about all I can say about that.
I mean, yeah, it helps the game a lot. I mean, the game's already good as it is, but this just adds to it.
Yeah. What's your favorite card out of all the new stuff we've played with?
I like the blobs, like just all over. They're really good. I don't know if I have like a particular favorite. I do like the event cards though. Those are really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that basically says whatever plans you had, forget them.
Yeah,
Because
you're screwed.
we're just going to change everything.
No, I mean, it's cool. I like them. Good investment. You should all go out and buy them. So, yeah.
Okay, White Wizard, you hear that?
Yeah.
Megan's giving you a shout out. All right, guys, we will catch you next time.
Bye. Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.